Time is running out. Calling all patriots and lovers of our constitutionally protected, God-given, self-evident, inalienable rights in Tennessee and the United States of America. If you are sickened by the liberty-eroding activities of a government that hates you, then it is time to wake up. If you are fed up with the tyrannical leadership on display by all levels of government, now is the time to listen to your reveille call. If you are equally tired of the political class, the new aristocracy, lying to you in their pursuit of power and control, now is the time to take a stand in the arena. Please welcome your host, Larry Linton, U.S. Navy veteran and candidate for Tennessee House of Representatives, to the Liberty, Leadership, and Lies podcast.
Welcome to the Weekend Update, ladies and gentlemen. We're still keeping busy at the campaign headquarters. By we, I mean my wife, daughter, and myself. If you have been following the campaign and podcast on social media, you will know that I received a bunch of yard signs Thursday afternoon. I have already delivered a few to some supporters and will be placing them strategically throughout the district over the next few days. Send me an email if you would like to have one in your yard. I must say that my extremely talented daughter outdid herself on the designs of these signs. As I mentioned, I put some pictures of them up on the webpage and the social media pages. You should really check them out. As a reminder, today is the next to last meet and greet event I will be hosting. It is scheduled to take place from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. at the King Family Library. So come on out. Bring a family member, friend, neighbor, or a coworker. The final meet and greet will be at the same times and location, but will be on Saturday, the 22nd of October. Spread the word. We need to let as many people as possible know that there is a conservative option on the ballot for the residents of Tennessee House of Representatives District 12. In other news, it seems that I have drawn the ire of another independent candidate in this year's election. It seems that Tennessee gubernatorial candidate Charles Van Morgan is one very unhinged individual. Many of you may remember that at my last meet and greet, I had independent gubernatorial candidate Mr. John Gentry share the podium with me. Well, Mr. Van Morgan does not like Mr. Gentry very much because Mr. Gentry said that Mr. Van Morgan was unfit to serve as governor of Tennessee. I would normally stay out of the squabbles of other candidates because I would prefer that they work out their differences themselves. Mr. Van Morgan does not think that way at all. It seems that he, Mr. Van Morgan, was very, how should I say this? Well, I'll describe it this way, much like I did similar situations throughout my Navy career. Mr. Van Morgan was butthurt that Mr. Gentry shared the stage with me and that I didn't invite him to the event. Mr. Van Morgan then went on a diatribe on social media, denigrating Mr. Gentry and myself on several posts. I was unaware that he did this, but was alerted to his post by a couple of groups that I am part of on Telegram. I read Mr. Morgan's post and reached out to him via text as I did not want to get into an argument on social media. I asked that we talk about the disparaging comments. Well, he came back to me very quickly with an extremely grammatically challenged response, stating that I drew first blood in this situation by not having him share the event with me. Yep. That is very butthurt, if you ask me. This is a man that boasts of several degrees, as well as somebody who stands up to bullies everywhere, yet when politely asked for the reason why the personal attacks on me, when we have never met or even talked on the phone, he comes back with a response that could have been written by a 5-year-old, with the same level of temper tantrum. I do believe Mr. Gentry was absolutely correct when he stated that Mr. Van Morgan was unfit for office. Somebody without skin thick enough to withstand not being invited to an event and then attacks the host of that event will not be capable of handling the mental and emotional rigors of the governor's office. In other news, it is the end of an era here in my house. I sold my Harley Davidson yesterday. I won that motorcycle in 2003 by hitting a hole-in-one at a Navy Fleet Week golf tournament. It was sad to see it go, but I had not rode it in a couple of years and thought that it should go to somebody that would be able to enjoy it much more than I did. Well, that's it for the update. Until next Saturday, this has been the weekend update of Liberty, Leadership, and Lives with Larry Linton. I pray you all have a wonderful weekend. Stand in the arena with me. Reveille, it's time to wake up.